One of my more popular videos recently was about the fast fashion emergency, and it's the kind of thing that you usually expect to see younger influencers talking about. And I think it was kind of interesting that people found me, maybe the least stylish person in the history of history, talking about how this affects everybody, not just people who are really stylish. I hope you'll check the video out, but in this installment, I'm going to talk about how you can tell a quality garment from one that just isn't. Welcome back. I'm Stuart. I am your middle-aged hack, just a child of the 80s trying to make his way through the 20s, and I hope you'll take the journey with me. So the real question is, how do you know if a garment is going to be quality? Well, in my previous video, I said don't ever buy online, and I stand by that, because what you're going to want to do is, if you can compare two garments, you'll know based on what I call the 3 S's, if one is better than the other. This doesn't work all the time because there are going to be some garments that you just can't do the comparison, and then there's going to be other cases where honestly everything is going to be the same, or the garments themselves are not designed for that kind of comparison. But I found that more often than not, it actually works. The first S is size. If you're looking at garments and one of them comes in just small, medium, and large, and the other one comes in the exact sizes, for a woman, 4, 5, 6, 12, 14. For men, they usually give you a collar size and a sleeve size, for example, for shirts. For pants, it's a waist and an inseam, that sort of thing. If one of those garments is only small, medium, or large, and the other has detailed size information, well, buy the one with the size information. And how does that mean you're getting a quality garment? Because it costs a lot more to engineer garments from one size to another. You would think that computers could do this relatively quickly, but I guess not. It does cost more money to do it. And it makes me think, 80 years or so ago, my granddad was a pattern cutter, and that was kind of his job. He specialized in taking women's patterns that were one size and turning them into women's patterns for another side for dresses and stuff like that. And I guess you still need that kind of stuff today. If you see a garment that's simply medium, chances are it's not going to fit as well anyway, and you should avoid that one if you can get one that's in a precise size. The second one, and this is going to seem a little bit weird, is stiffness. If you're looking at two garments and one is stiffer than the other, then there's really good chance that the one that's stiffer is actually made better. This is especially true with jeans, with cotton shirts, anything with natural fibers in it. Because when you're looking at something that's really stiff, it means the threads are thicker. It means that everything's more durable, and more importantly, it means that it's not made with a lot of elastic. We all love the idea of putting on stretch outfits and, something that doesn't dig into you, and I get it. I totally do. But you'll get something that fits you if you pick the right size. Don't get hung up on numbers. They're just numbers. Pick the right size, something that works for you, and you won't need the elastic. Elastic itself is cheaper and thinner and breaks easier than natural fabrics. So honestly, if you see something with natural fabrics and it's a lot stiffer, it's going to last a lot longer. For those of you who weren't around buying jeans in the 1980s, it used to be that you bought a pair of jeans and it was so stiff. I mean, you had to literally beat it up. People would crumple them up and stomp on them and do whatever, or wash them 7 times in a row so that they would soften up, because they were so stiff it was very hard to actually wear them. Today you rarely see that because practically all low-priced jeans have some amount of elastic in it. It's what people want. But I'm telling you, if you can find jeans that are as stiff as a board, they're going to last you forever. Simple as that. Now, naturally, this doesn't apply if you're talking about something that's 100% artificial fibers. You know, there's stuff from the 70s that are made of polyester that will survive a nuclear war. I mean, that stuff is super well built. My point is that this one doesn't always hold true if you're talking about something that's 100% natural fibers. But it's very rare to find something that's 100% natural fibers because people don't think they want that. You know, these kind of dry fit shirts tend to be artificial fibers and people want that. But by and large, people say that they want, you know, cotton and wool and real things because they believe that's going to be better for them. Truth is that, you know, artificial fibers like Dacron polyester.
Dacron, polyester and cotton wash and wear suits. Business suits in Dacron and wool tropicals, or all Dacron,
are going to last forever and ever, so long that they're going to go out of style, go back into style, go out of style again. And if we actually made garments like that, I wouldn't be making this video. The last one's a bit of common sense. Pick up garments and look at them through the light. Can you see through them? Does the light come through easily? If so, it's not a quality made garment. And I'm not talking about stuff that's supposed to be semi-transparent. I'm not talking about lingerie or anything like that. I'm talking about if you pick up, you know, a shirt and it's, you know, and you can see the light straight through it, well, you know, chances are that's not super well made, especially if you can pick up another shirt and it's a lot thicker and you cannot see much through it at all. Why does this hold true? Because if you can't see through it, it means there's less air between the threads. That means there's either more threads, which is going to make it more durable, or thicker threads, or both. And in the end, having that is going to mean a better garment for you. Always, 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 as I said, buy local. Not only is it good for your local economy, it's going to let you make these kind of comparisons and not end up with something that you just don't like, that you're going to have to return and it's going to end up in a landfill anyway. That's my pitch for today. I'm Stuart. I hope that you will leave a like, subscribe, a comment, whatever, because I am trying to monetize this channel and I cannot do it without you.